Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here. Got a little good information for some of you, and I want to share it with you. You know, I keep telling you about a wonderful society and a wonderful way of life that you, as people, could experience if we made some changes. And at the same time, I see there are other things that's going on. I'm seeing, if you wanted to refer to it as that, the devil at large. There used to be a man by the name of Elijah Muhammad. He called white people devils. He called white people devils because of the way they responded in life, the way they acted, the things that they would do. They were demonic things. Lie, cheat, steal. They would do all of these things to possess something, to own something. And in order for them to do it, they had to do it to someone else. I remember that even in the scriptures, when they started talking about, God had told everybody that they could have everything. The whole world was theirs. Anything that they can imagine or do, it was theirs. And only do not violate a certain rule. Now, they refer to that rule as some says, the bottom line, I don't want to confuse you with something else. Let me tell you what it basically means. It basically means don't listen to something that would rob your life. In other words, God has prepared life for you. And you had to keep on putting your faith in God even though you can't see God. Because the day that you stop and start putting your faith in something that you can see, that's the day you will surely die. And white people will tell you, you won't surely die. Believe us. Believe us. Get the evidence. Look at all the people in this country who came over here wanting to be white. They say Mexicans, Italians, and so on and so forth, want to be white. And Trump, a white man, no question about that, got up running for president of the United States, a criminal, broke all the rules, but because he's white, he got a free pass. He did, not all of them, but he did. Got the free pass. And he needed your vote to give him a position of power. All of you who wanted to be white. And what happened? He told you to go take down the price of eggs. He told you you're going to do this, and then you're going to do that. What he was going to do was hurt other people. He was going to do damage to black people and people of color. And you all went along with that, just being white. You even got black people going along with that, just want to be white. And then you voted for him, put him in power. And those things that he had told you that he was going to do, you were rather more concerned about the price of eggs than worrying about the color people. But his first focus was not the price of eggs, it was the people. And now, just to let you know how demonic that is and how evil he is, he started treating you the same way he's treating the other people of color. Shipping you out of the country. You're not white, and they're telling you that you're not white. But he used you. You listened to the other voice that made you feel that you deserved more. Stick with them. You're not like the others. And you bought in, you listened to it, only to find out that the devil doesn't care about you. The devil cares about the devil and all the devils. And it's amazing. It truly is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. And let me see. They want to take the country and deliver it to another union, a union of dictators. You've had some standards here, something that you bought into, and you call it, and Russia and these other guys, they got something going on. And they found somebody too who loved them, who write love letters and all that kind of stuff, to use him to deliver this nation to the union of the dictators. And, hey, it seems like breaking all the rules, and you can't do anything to stop it. Every day, it adds up. He did more today than he did yesterday. You going to court trying to get him to stop. He already told you you're not going to pay attention to that. And who you going to get to force the rules? He's violated them already with the support of the people. So what are you going to do now? Well, this book says that you will surely die. Dying because you don't know the truth. Don't know the truth. The truth, my friends, that you originally had, that everything belonged to you. Everything. Nobody could give you more. Your creator, your maker has provided that more you got. Each of you, engage yourself in the life. Choose what you want to do and choose that which gives you your greatest joy. That's what you're doing the way when people aren't blocking you. You're going to do that what you love doing. And when you are doing what you love doing, you're actually, the way the plan is worked without our even engaging in it, is creating and causing a manifestation of those things that the people have determined are essential to bring us a satisfied and happy life, fulfilled life, for us to actually live our dreams. You can't beat that. But someone else said, yes, you can. Now, when you say yes, you can, what it was trying to do is to replace God by your loyalty, not to God. See, that loyalty to God made the whole world satisfied. But no, this one wanted to be satisfied and to use you and everybody that would bend, and everybody who would not listen to God. And so even though you might have it written on your spirit or in your being about how to love God or respond to God, but when you indoctrinated and see this other stuff every day, God go to sleep in you. And all you know is what you are doing. All you know is the most evil stuff that the devil could possibly do. Do you watch your president, the white man, the criminal? You watch him how he makes these decisions over day, or somebody write him out, and he just stand up and spit it out and look like he's a monster, dynamic. Nobody can stop him. Nobody can stop. Use a nation just like this and all of the people. Well, here's the key. Here's the key, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just tell you, don't get upset or don't get happy thinking that Trump is going to get his punishment. He hasn't received it just yet. And in order for us to get this thing right, he won't receive it. And the reason that he won't receive it is because he's not alone. All the stuff that's been going on in the world, I don't care how evil it is, it could not go alone unless the people approved it. It could not happen unless the people approved it. When the people want to stop some things, they catch people, throw them in jail, put them in prison and stuff like that. When they want stuff to get over, they don't put it in jail. They don't stop it. It happens. And they find some excuse. The next thing you know, it's normalized. So, in this country, the white man has replaced God. Because you, the people, well, the message of God's plan for your life has been brought to you, but you haven't heard it for the reason you can't imagine. Nobody wants you to hear it. You think the media want you to hear that you could be free? Do you think any type of social media want you to know that you can have your desires of your heart? You think anybody that's trying to rob you, using you to become the richest people on the face of the earth can do anything they can imagine that they want to do when you can't do nothing? When these same people want to take food out of your kids' mouth. These same people want to close your schools down so you can be ignorant. These man, is there any good thing that they want to do for you? Not one thing you can think of. Everything is to hurt you and cause a benefit to them. Right now, you got guys who are competing to see how many can be the richest people. And Trump right there in the middle, he's messed up so many times. So he wants to get in here, and they got him thinking that, come on, play ball this way. And he's playing ball this way. But I want you to know, my friends, the only friend you got is God. And let me tell you something. Get this in your head. One of the greatest tools that evil uses, the greatest tool that the deception uses, the greatest lie that people that abuse other people use is money. I just talked about the millionaires, the billionaires, the multi-billionaires. It's money. And you can sit there and say reparations. You can sit there and say, we got to put our markets together. You got to say, you can sit over there and say, Let's spend our money with our people. Now that could be Asians, blacks, and whomever. If you sing that song, you ain't free. They came up with that game. You can't beat them. I mean, you might get over, but you can't beat them at that game. If you want to do the real thing, you got to change. And when you change the stuff to the real thing, it's not about money. It's about freedom. It's about joy. It's about happiness. It's about living your dreams without troubles, without any pain, without any suffering. That's what life is about. That is what God is about. God is not trying to use you for God's sake. God using the life and everything, the ability that God has, so that you, the people, can be know you got thankful to God. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Just really thankful for God because of the life that you live. But we don't know that. So let me back up a little bit. I left something off. When I said we can't get excited thinking they're gonna get punished, because all of us are responsible for what's going on. And in the process of changing, to make sure that we understand the power that we can't see and appreciate that power to the utmost that we can't see, but see the evidence thereof, we got to care about other people like we care about ourselves. And we can't have some other people that we care about and other people that we don't care about. Next thing you know, we all messed up. Don't know what care mean or not care mean. So you got to either not care about anybody over there or care about everybody. And if you care about everybody, that means they're going to abuse you. That means that you are going to live before them like they should live. You're going to show them the way. You're going to be an example to them. And he might have been a devil today. You know, I heard one of them sing a song about a snake. Told you he was a snake, and you knew he was a snake. And if you voted for him and put him in office, you were gonna cry out. He was gonna say, "What you doing that for, you silly broad, you silly nation? I told you I was a snake. What do you expect me to do?" That's what he says. So I'm telling you these things, ladies and gentlemen, because you're not really hooked. You're only hooked because you're in ignorance. You as an individual can wake up. And you might hope that everybody would come together and actually cause a change that would give the kind of nation that I just got to explain it. But if it doesn't, if you wake up, just you got the same loyalty to that invisible God. You got the same responsibility as if the whole world, you turn on one light in the middle of darkness. You can imagine how all the lights coming on together could just make things so wonderful. But if no lights come on in the middle of the black darkness and just one come on, it's a stop. So I'm trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you can't lose with God. The white man and the Republicans and Democrats and kings and queens are just some out of the pit of hell. They tell it just like it is, because to someone, somewhere, they are feeling a result of that kind of conduct that would make them feel that they're out of, whoever's dealing this is from the pit of hell. So I think I'm going to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. I stumbled around a little bit, but I think I got the message to you. Here's key. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? You know, I just got through telling you where you're going, but you can change. God is there for you. And the moment you change, it's real. So, until next time, Eddie Marcus say goodbye.